Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestling and Ranting. Today I just want to kind of touch base real quickly on something I saw on SmackDown that caught my attention, something we haven't seen in a while. We're going to see some mixed tag action at SummerSlam. It's going to be Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler versus AJ and Big E Langston. That got me pretty excited. That's actually looking like a pretty cool match. We don't see mixed tag action that much anymore because there's not a lot of female managers that are in the fray. Of course, there's Summer Rae, but she's only in the fray on NXT, which is where she belongs. She can just stay there. I don't care for her character. We've already touched base on this. But I'm really interested to see it because something I didn't touch base on last time was I was a little upset with Raw. Or it would have been last SmackDown, I guess. It was basically Caitlyn's shot to get her title back. It was in her hometown, and I really thought, that's usually the way the company goes. When you're in your hometown, they let you have the title. This match to me kind of seemed controversial because it was literally, oh sorry, there's a mosquito. Dead mosquito. Dead mosquito. Haha, sorry, I had to kill the mosquito. Anyway, that match was really just, I think it was more of just a match to turn Layla heel. I think that was the only real purpose behind it. I think it was a cool thing that they did once you understood it. Basically, it was AJ got another one up on Caitlyn. That's what she's good at. She's good at getting one ups on Caitlyn. I think the real thing that's going to turn most of this around, and I think at SummerSlam, this is the way I think it's going to go. Big E's going to pretty much turn on AJ because he's tired of being the best friend, even though he wants more. They touched base on that on Miz TV on SmackDown. Of course, The Miz, he's always pointing out the obvious. Well, he's not so much pointing out the obvious as if anybody who knows wrestling, you see it, you know what's happening. Don't really need somebody to point out the obvious. That's one of those big things that's going on in WWE. I mean, of course, John Cena and Daniel Bryan are getting most of the attention, which is fine. I'm okay with that because Daniel Bryan deserves the spotlight right now. He's really been crushing it, and he deserves every shot in the world right now. Other than that, I mean, SmackDown was pretty well rounded out. The match that really stole the show for me was definitely the opening match. I'm really liking watching Randy Orton and RVD. They really do well together. They put on an amazing show together. It may seem kind of repetitive, but it's still way too exciting to watch for it to ever be repetitive. It's always fun to watch. You kind of did see the ending. I think it was a last-minute change. I agree with the last-minute change. I don't think Rob Van Dam should have got hit with an RKO while trying to do a five-star frog splash. He jumps too high, too much risk. I'm glad that he rolled out, missed it, and, sorry, spoiler alert, RKO hit for the win. That's fun to watch. It really is. I'm glad Christian's getting the opportunity to get the title. Do I think he's going to get the title? Yes. Mainly for a few reasons. They're giving him another chance. They're giving him the title another time because he's fixing to probably either fall into the trainer role or he's really just gonna shine. I mean, I think they're giving him a chance to really just say, hey, here, we know what you can do. We've seen you do it before. Do something with it. You want to prove that you're back. You want to prove that you're better than ever. Here you go. Let's see you do it. I'm glad they're doing that because I've been a little worried lately. I don't know if this whole Mr. McMahon thing is so much a gimmick as reality because I do see a lot of dumb stuff happening that shouldn't be. A lot of things that should be, shouldn't be going on with a brand new business. They're kind of making TNA look good at the moment, which is really hard to do. I'm not a huge fan of TNA. I know I have friends that are, but the talent on there is so chaotic. I mean, things like Kurt Angle needs to get his personal life in check before he even tries to work on business. AJ Styles, he just doesn't. He's probably the #1 mismanaged character of all time. I will say that over and over again. One of the worst managed characters, because they've just trashed his persona so many times. The turkey suit and the heel turns. He should have been a face character like John Cena, and you should never take a face character like that is the key part of your business, and turn him heel. It's terrible for business. It's terrible for the fans. They hate it. Sometimes it can turn out to some really good results. You can get some really cool stuff out of it. Sorry, I keep looking off to the camera because I hate mosquitoes. Mosquitoes suck, and I do all my recording outside because I prefer to. It's nicer out here. Sometimes you get a bright face, but you always get to see the beautiful ambiance behind me. It's nice. It's pretty. Who cares? But anyway, eventually I will switch over to an indoor computer format once my cam's up and my computer's working properly. I just started this out, and I've got a good enough phone camera to really do this, so I'm just doing what I can at the moment being. I have fallen into watching No DQ and A, or AV, I believe, No DQ, or No DQ AV. I might be pronouncing it wrong. I just found him. He's cool. I really like what he has to say. His format's much different than mine because this is a question and answer format. Me, I'm more of a, this is what I think is going on, and I'm hoping eventually you guys start telling me what's going on, you know, what you think's happening, my opinions, if they're off base, you know, correct me, or, you know, agree or disagree. You know, that's what I'm looking for, as long as it's within a certain spectrum and it's not, you know, outlandish. This will be one of my shorter videos. I'm sorry I haven't gotten anything up recently. I've been feeling good, and when you don't feel good, you don't feel like doing anything, and it's hard to record something when you feel like crap. Other than that, right now wrestling is just, it's kind of in that pre-pay-per-view stage where they're trying to amp up everything as best they can, and they get you excited for the pay-per-view. But for people like me, it's just kind of, you're watching the ending of a storyline. The CM Punk Brock Lesnar thing, I already know how it's going to end. I'm very certain that CM Punk's going to win, because if he doesn't, you're putting him into a really good story. Don't get me wrong. You're giving him the Daniel Bryan complex, as I'll call it. That's just, pardon me a second. That's just how they do that. If he goes there, it'll be fun to watch him again, because that's his pipe bomb era. The pipe bomb era was so much fun to watch. CM Punk blossoming as a wrestler was so fun to watch. Because he truly, in my opinion, I don't care what anybody says, he deserves to call himself the best in the world, because he really does. He did what nobody else could. He had, predecessors like Edge to help, guide that along, but for the whole point in his career, he was told no, and he kept kicking him in the face until he finally got recognition, and he finally caught WWE by the balls. They didn't want to lose him. They didn't want to lose him to Ring of Honor, because they knew if he left that he was going to take whatever promotion he goes to and just make it amazing, because he has the fan following. No matter how straight edge, no matter how much of a douche he ever becomes, people will always love CM Punk. Hate him, love to hate him, love him, all of it. It's just, everybody loves that. Other than that, I'll probably do a SummerSlam preview video tomorrow. I might wait. Sorry, mosquitoes. I might wait until after SmackDown, which I'll end up seeing it on Saturday, so I'll have the night before SummerSlam to give my last minute, breakdown. I'll try to get that up for everybody. I know I only have just a couple of subscribers right now, but I do, I appreciate it. Please share with your friends, anybody who likes wrestling. I really want the opinion and the constructive criticism. If you guys could really help me get there, this is just a launch pad of one tiny thing, just wrestling. I really do have a lot of political opinion, and I say political as a very loose term because there's a lot other to it than just political, but I have a very stout opinion about some stuff that I want to talk about. I did try to post a video the other day, and I rambled on for so long, it was an hour long, and I really never got a chance to post it. Sorry, I went to kill another mosquito. I'm going to end this now before I get eaten alive. Thanks again, guys. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I appreciate it. And like I said, we're going to keep trying to do this. I don't care if I get nothing or everything. I'm not stopping. I'm going to kill this mosquitoes. I'll have a nice day. See you later, guys.